guys, for today's video, it's going to be a day trip to Berlin. Here is the Berlin Cathedral, which is the largest Protestant church in all of Germany. The river beside the cathedral is the Spree River that runs through Saxony, Brandenburg, and Berlin. Along this river, you can get a tour boat guide if you prefer to see the city that way. The Church of St. Nicholas was built in the 1200s and is Berlin's oldest sacred building. So this red building that you're seeing here is actually the city's town hall, and the tower beside it is the Berlin TV Tower. The Red City Hall has a tower at 74 meters high and is named after the red bricks that adorn it. The building was heavily damaged during the Second World War but was rebuilt shortly afterwards. The Berlin TV Tower, on the other hand, is Germany's tallest building at 368 meters high and is one of the few buildings in the style of socialist realism that survived after the reunification of Germany. Here is the cathedral up close, which is an early 20th century cathedral built during the reign of Kaiser Wilhelm II. The church was severely damaged during the Second World War. Full restoration was only completed in 1993, 4 years after the Berlin Wall fell. This is Neue Kirche, a German cathedral in Schendemann-Markt. Unfortunately, all the buildings in the Schendemann-Markt square were all under renovation when I was there. So this is the Pepperplatz Square, where the Berlin State Opera is located, and also where around 20,000 books were burned in 1933. Checkpoint Charlie was the best-known Berlin Wall crossing point between East and West Berlin during the Cold War between 1947 and 1991. Now, this wall, or the Berlin Wall, separated East and West Berlin for 28 years, symbolizing division and control. It was built in 1961 by the German Democratic Republic during the Cold War to prevent its population from escaping the Soviet-controlled East Berlin to West Berlin, which was controlled by the major Western Allies. The Berlin Wall eventually fell, and the border between East and West Germany was opened on the 9th of November 1989. Following anti-government protests in eastern Germany, thus reunifying the country. Sitting at 26 meters high, 65.5 meters long, and 11 meters deep, the Brandenburg Gate is an 18th century neoclassical monument in Berlin, built on the orders of Prussian King Frederick William II. It is also the only surviving historical city gate of the city. Besides being a symbol of Berlin's Cold War division into East and West, this site represents a reunified Germany after the fall of the wall. The Reichstag building was built from 1884 to 1894 based on plans by Paul Wallet. The building was used by the Parliament of the German Empire until 1918. The Parliament of the Weimar Republic, also called the Reichstag, sat there until 1933 due to the Reichstag fire, and remained empty and derelict until after the German reunification. Then it became the seat of the German Parliament again in 1999 after a reconstruction led by the British architect Lord Norman Foster. Thank you for watching, guys.